Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I and my group members are going to present our views on the topic the ban on Chinese apps is it a wise decision? According to me, the ban on Chinese apps has given the opportunity to Indian creators to grab the space left by apps such as TikTok, Scamdate, etc. Alternatives to these apps are already available, but will also open up a vast market for new apps. For social media apps such as TikTok, there are many alternatives such as Proposo and Bolo India. For apps such as Sheen and Club Factory, there are many Indian alternatives available like Myntra and Limeroad, etc.
But I have a different opinion. The decision to ban Chinese apps will increase the tension and destroy the relation between India and China. Those apps were used by a lot of people for different purposes, but now it's at a hold. Those apps are already very popular in India. There are some alternatives for Chinese apps, but it does not meet the expected quality, which increases the burden for India. These apps were a platform of entertainment. Ban on apps is not the only solution. We should take proper discussed and cautious measure before a big step.
Yes, I totally agree with that. These days, I came across this one meme. It said, "All right for India taking its stand, but what if China comes up with the corona vaccine?" Now, let's of course put the pandemic aside and just think of this Indo-Chinese clash. Now, India's population can be well seen on various social media platforms, from YouTube to, once upon a time, TikTok. So we can say that the Chinese did have a loss there and that we took our stand. But the question is it worth it? Would China be as free in trade with us as they were? After all, and we are not the only ones who can put a ban. Now, these Chinese apps had a huge coverage on a global level. They can cover up the loss of the second most populous country. But would we be able to do so if the tables were turned?
But I think that the ban on these apps will also help in the economic growth and development of our nation. If all the apps used would be Indian, it will automatically benefit our country's economy. The founders and CEOs of all these popular apps are earning quite handsomely. If the government supports and promotes the Indian apps, then one day they too will reach the global level and contribute to the nation's economy.
I totally agree with that. This would make India a more stronger and independent country. This would also help in the internal growth of India by providing opportunities to the people within the country. And by the time India can fulfill all its requirements before China does.
Yeah, true. And also, I would like to add that it's not all about ban on Chinese apps. It's also about making India self-sufficient, that is, making Atmanirbhar Bharat so that we no more be needing any kind of Chinese products anymore. Let's have an example. 80% of the toys in India are Chinese. And also, it's odd to hear that 1/3 of the Indian population is below 15. 80% of the toys are Chinese is not important. What important is that 67% out of them are not safe. And same applies for the apps too. Even the Indian toy sellers have to bear the cost. And also, from last 5 years, 4 out of 10 Indian toy seller companies have shut down because they were not able to compete with Chinese products.
The ban on the Chinese apps has given an opportunity to Indian app makers and other software engineers to grab the space left by the likes of TikTok and share it. This would also promote Make in India, as the young entrepreneurs and software engineers are finding an opportunity to prove themselves and be successful. I feel that this is a great chance for them. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We just need the government to provide the right provisions and support to them. And we will make Bharat really Atmanirbhar.
Okay, alright, but what about us correlation? Now, China is one of the largest producers of industrial parts and machineries, and India is one of the largest developing countries. We need the material to run our infant industries. China is pissed off right now, and what if they take an extreme step and ban us to buy any material? Buying them from the West would but double our shipping costs, and small-scale industries would go extinct without any material. This is suicide. What would then happen to the growing industries of this developing country? What would thereafter happen to the development of this country?
Yeah, I appreciate, but first we need to understand about China's unfair trade practices. Actually, China follows dumping policies. Let me simplify that for you. What China do is, it first of all focuses on a product a country is lacking with and supply that very product to the country in surplus. Being in surplus, the prices goes down and the local sellers are not able to compete. As the competitors goes on decreasing, what China do is, it slowly and steadily increases the prices of those products, thereby recovering all its previous losses. For example, 22% of whole world's medicine are supplied by India. Out of them, 70% of the raw materials is supplied to India by China. And amid COVID-19, what China did, it increased the prices of those raw materials. So tell me, what if India produces its own raw materials? Isn't it a good idea?
In my opinion, this is the best decision taken by the Indian government. Because China is totally against us and they're just making money from us, despite we're helping them in every aspect we could. So by this, we can make them understand that how to respect other country people.
I totally agree with you. Moreover, it is reported that Chinese apps are threatening India's national security. And how can we possibly risk the nation's security? The Indian government banned 59 Chinese apps to counter the threat posed by these apps to India's sovereignty and security. It is feared that numerous iOS and Android apps developed by Chinese developers or having Chinese links are actually spywares or malicious wares in the garb of applications. It is reported that a total of 49 apps are reportedly sending data back to Chinese servers in China. And this is really harmful. According to me, it was a very wise decision to ban Chinese apps.
From a different perspective, India's stand against Chinese apps was a bit too extreme. And as for data privacy and security, we have several options. For data privacy and security, we need a data protection law securing Indian users. We need a better information technology, legal informatics, and govern the digital world properly. In conclusion, this digitally integrated world with globalization of ideas and informations has enabled economics to find its way to power growth. And in inclusion, the information has helped people to express their views and talents and thoughts in various ways. Services such as TikTok was enjoyed by over 100 million active monthly Indian users.
It is thus an act of digital deglobalization. Also, it is erroneous to think that the sovereignty will be checked by banning a clutch of Chinese apps. In 2019, over 70% of the 160 million smartphones sold in India were Chinese brands. And not just Chinese smartphones, from smart TVs to surveillance products to healthcare gadgets, these devices with the capability to track and extract user data are still dominating the Indian market.
The government must be advised to stay away from these extreme measures that would end up not only the economic growth but also the people's ability to express their opinions online.
People might ask, what is the difference between Chinese and others? Why do we only have a problem with Chinese apps?
Okay, so let's go back to 2017 when China made the National Intelligence Law. It refers to organizations and citizens to support, assist, and cooperate with national intelligence work. What it means is, whenever China would be needing any kind of information from a Chinese company, the company will not be able to say that the information is private. They have to provide the data.
We are living in a brisk-paced and heavily reticulated world, where mobile devices not only aid communication, but also act as a personal assistant. And also, the current critical situation going on the border. Can we really trust China with our sensitive information? US and Australian Army has already banned TikTok.
And also, TikTok could read clipboard copied information, your OTPs, your links, your forward, everything.
TikTok can share data without your information. So tell me, how is it democratic?